Welcome back to Next Gen Motors, where we take you inside the most exciting vehicles shaping the future of the automotive world. Today, we're diving deep into what is arguably one of the most important Porsche models of this decade, the 2026 Porsche Mission X. This is not just another hypercar, this is Porsche's bold vision of the future, a spiritual successor to the Carrera GT and the 918 Spyder, but this time with electrification at its core. The Mission X is a statement that Porsche is ready to push the boundaries of design, performance, and technology, all while staying true to its heritage of building cars that stir the soul. From its dramatic exterior to its motorsport-inspired interior, from its jaw-dropping performance numbers to its ambitious pricing, we're going to explore every detail of what makes the Mission X such a landmark car for Porsche. So buckle up, because this is going to be an exhilarating ride. Exterior. Starting at the front, the Mission X immediately commands your attention with proportions that scream hypercar but styling that is undeniably Porsche. The nose is extremely low and pointed, designed to slice through the air while keeping the iconic Porsche design DNA intact. You'll notice the headlights immediately. Porsche has created a reinterpretation of their signature four-point light signature, but here it's framed in a vertical layout inspired by endurance racing prototypes. The lights are sculpted into the bodywork with a futuristic depth, almost like illuminated air tunnels, which not only look dramatic but also channel air around the car for cooling and downforce. The hood is deeply sculpted with aggressive air intakes, feeding the battery and cooling systems while giving the Mission X a motorsport presence. The stance is incredibly wide, hugging the ground with aerodynamics that look straight out of Le Mans, and every line has a purpose. From the very first glance, you know this car is designed to shatter lap records. Move to the side profile and the drama continues. This is where you really see the hypercar silhouette come alive. The cabin is pushed forward, giving it that racer-like proportion with a long, flowing rear deck. The roofline is low and elegant, blending seamlessly into the rear haunches. The doors are one of the highlights. They open upwards in a dramatic Le Mans-style dihedral fashion, swinging forward and up, making an occasion every time you step in or out. The side intakes are massive, sculpted like jet turbines to feed air into the high-voltage battery and electric motors while optimizing cooling for extreme performance runs. The glass canopy effect is striking, with a wraparound windshield that merges into the roof, giving you a panoramic view from inside. The Mission X sits on lightweight carbon wheels with aero-optimized covers that reduce drag while still showcasing Porsche's commitment to design. Its wheel arches are pronounced, hugging sticky performance tires, and the side skirts channel air perfectly to the rear diffuser. This is a side view that is pure poster material, the kind of profile that instantly cements its status as an icon. Swing around to the back and Porsche has gone all out to make sure this car leaves a lasting impression. The taillights are nothing short of futuristic, forming a thin illuminated band that wraps around the rear, with the signature Porsche script floating in the middle. It's futuristic yet recognizably Porsche. The rear diffuser is massive, looking like it came straight off a race car, with sculpted fins and active aero components that adjust depending on speed and track conditions. A large active rear wing dominates the back, extending and retracting for downforce optimization, and when deployed at high speeds, it creates enormous pressure to keep the car planted. Every angle screams aggression, but it's balanced by Porsche's clean design language that avoids clutter. The rear deck is made of lightweight carbon with glass panels showcasing parts of the battery and motor systems, just like the old Carrera GT showcased its V10. This is a rear design that doesn't just look good, it's designed to keep the car stable at speeds well beyond 200 miles per hour. Interior. Step inside, and the Mission X welcomes you into a cockpit that blurs the line between motorsport and luxury. The interior is designed around the driver, with every element oriented towards performance driving. The seats are fixed carbon fiber racing buckets with lightweight construction and integrated harnesses, but Porsche offers a surprising degree of comfort, with Alcantara and leather materials wrapping the surfaces in a mix of luxury and racing grit. The steering wheel is compact and squared off, resembling a racing car yoke, with integrated rotary dials to control drive modes, energy recovery settings, and suspension stiffness. Directly ahead is a digital display with augmented reality overlays, projecting racing lines, braking points, and lap data right in your field of vision. The center console is suspended in minimal, featuring haptic controls and a start switch that glows dramatically when you wake up the system. What's striking is how Porsche uses transparency in the interior clear panels as opposed parts of the carbon chassis in battery structure, making you feel like you're sitting inside a piece of high-tech engineering. Passenger space is secondary, but even the co-driver gets a unique digital display, showing performance stats, lap timing, and navigation. The interior strikes a balance between lightweight efficiency and futuristic luxury, making you feel like you're in command of something far beyond an ordinary car. Performance. Now let's talk about performance, because this is where the Mission X truly becomes the monster. Porsche has engineered the Mission X to be the fastest road-legal vehicle around the No. 1/4 Nürburgring, aiming to beat even the record set by pure race-bred machines. Power comes from a dual-motor setup delivering over 1,500 horsepower combined, with the weight-to-power ratio of roughly 1 horsepower per kilogram. That means blistering acceleration, with 0 to 60 miles per hour expected in under 2 seconds, and a top speed north of 250 miles per hour. The Mission X uses Porsche's latest 900-volt electrical system, which allows for incredibly fast charging, recouping nearly 80% of the battery in less than 15 minutes under optimal conditions. Torque vectoring, active suspension, and adaptive aerodynamics work in harmony to make this car not just brutally fast in a straight line but devastatingly quick around corners. Porsche claims downforce levels similar to their current GT3 race cars, which is astonishing for a road-going EV. Add to that regenerative braking systems and lightweight construction with carbon monocoque chassis, and you've got a hypercar that's not only about speed but also about precision and efficiency. When it comes to pricing, the Porsche Mission X is expected to sit firmly in the hypercar territory. Rumors suggest a starting price around $2.5 million, putting it in direct competition with electric hypercars like the Rimac Nevera and hybrid legends like the Aston Martin Valkyrie. However, given Porsche's track record with limited production halo cars, the Mission X is likely to be built in extremely small numbers, perhaps only a few hundred units worldwide. That exclusivity, combined with Porsche's heritage, ensures that every unit will be spoken for long before production ramps up. And let's be honest, buyers in this category are not worried about sticker prices, they are investing in a piece of automotive history. So, after exploring every detail, what do we make of the 2026 Porsche Mission X? It's a car that manages to honor Porsche's legendary past while boldly stepping into the electric future. The design is futuristic yet faithful to Porsche DNA. The interior feels like a race car cockpit designed for tomorrow. The performance promises to rewrite what we think is possible from an electric hypercar, and the exclusivity makes it one of the most desirable cars of its generation. The Mission X isn't just a car, it's a mission statement from Porsche that the age of electrification can be just as thrilling, just as emotional, and just as groundbreaking as the golden age of combustion supercars. That's why the Mission X matters so much, not just to Porsche fans, but to the entire future of performance cars. Thank you for joining us today at Next Gen Motors for this in-depth look at the 2026 Porsche Mission X. If you enjoyed this detailed review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another deep dive into the cars of tomorrow. Until next time, keep dreaming big, drive safe, and remember, the future of performance is here, and it's electrifying.